Welcome to my new series of follow along exercise videos where we're focusing on mobility, warm-ups and stretches. If there's a certain part of your body that you would like stretched out, make sure you comment and I'll make a video specifically for you. Today we're going to do a full body mobility workout, which means you can do this every day if you like. You can do it at night before you go to bed, you can do it in the morning when you wake up, or you can do it as one of your warm-ups before you work out at the gym. We are going to start in a standing up position. This is Harley, by the way, and this is Wilfred. We're just going to do a dynamic shoulder stretch. So it's like a spinal twist where you just rotate side to side and swing your arms around your body. So we're keeping the chest nice and high and just letting the arms fall wherever they fall. But you will feel that that's a nice, gentle way of warming up the spine and stretching out the shoulders. With all these stretches, just make sure you keep breathing, especially when it starts to feel a little bit intense. Obviously, you don't want to put yourself in any pain, but you'll know when a muscle's feeling tight and it needs a little bit more focus. When it gets to that point and you're really enjoying the stretch and it feels intense, make sure that you kind of relax into it and keep breathing. It will help. Next, we're going to clasp our hands behind our head, and I'll show you from the side. Breathe in and spread your back. Then breathe out, open your chest as much as you can. Pull your elbows back. Let's do, say, 3 more of these. And then we're going to draw circles with our body. So the hands stay in the same position, but we turn around in a half moon shape, trying to keep the elbows back, and then go back the other way. Let's do, say, 3 more of these each side. It's a great way of stretching your body down the sides. Do it nice and slowly as well, because otherwise when I do it, I start to get a little bit dizzy if I go too fast. One more each side. Then we're just going to let the arms hang. So this position here, great stretch for sticks everywhere. These little doggies. Great stretch for your hamstrings and your lower back. If you like, you can fold your arms and let your head hang as well, so you're not looking between your knees. This will stretch your shoulder blades as well. It's a very good stretch for the whole entire back of the body. And then we can make it dynamic by bouncing up and down and going side to side. Again, breathing through it as much as you can. Then let's clasp the hands behind the knees. Drop the head again, spread the upper back. Then lift the chest, spread the back. Lift the chest. Let's come on to our knees, one leg in the front. This foot is going to be out quite wide so that I can push out wide with my knee and then push the hips back. So when you come forward and out to the side, you feel a nice stretch in your hip, and then when you come back, you'll feel it in the hamstring, the back of that front leg. A few more on the side and then we'll change. So this is good, this stretch is good because it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. It goes hip, hamstring, hip, hamstring. Let's do the other side. So the foot is out quite wide, so I can push out with my knee, stretch the hip, come back, stretch the hamstring. Hip, hamstring. A few more on the side. And now let's come down, feet out nice and wide. So another stretch for the hip, but this will also get your inner thigh. Let's walk forward with your hands and then walk back. And when you're walking forward with the hands, you're not rounding through your back, you're kind of keeping your chest up, trying to keep it flat back. It's that time of night where there's magpies everywhere in my backyard. I hear them hopping around. My dogs are looking at them. Now let's put one hand behind, bend the knees a little bit, reach up and back, come down, change. So this is going to warm you up quite quickly. Open your hips out a little bit and your adductors. A little bit of strength training for your shoulders too. Let's do a couple more each side. If you're flexible, you can reach back, but I'm not very flexible, which is why I need to do more of these mobility drills. Soles of your feet together, hook your hands on your pinky toes, lift up through your chest, and just flush your knees. And you can see, if you look closely, you see how which hip is tighter on me because my knee sits higher. So this side of my body needs a little bit more attention. The great thing about mobility is you can start to identify which parts of your body might need a little bit more stretching than others. Now let's go on to tabletop. This is a nice stretch for the upper back and for the abs. So we're going to pull back through the hips to stretch the shoulders, arms as long as possible, and then lift, open up through the chest. Mouth closed, come back. Let's do this as a dynamic stretch. Couple more of those. Now let's come back up onto the feet, but stay folded forward. Always want to come up nice and gently. Just enjoy that hang stretch again. Now coming up very slowly with your feet. Let's have the feet on a 45-degree angle. Crisscross your hands behind your back like that. And then keep the chest up and just bend forward. And then come out of it. Bend forward. So you feel a nice stretch in your hamstring here. So I'm not rounding through my back, I'm just keeping my chest up as I go down. So I'm not doing that, I'm doing that. A couple more on the other side. Oh, how lovely, now we have raindrops. Two more on the side. And finish with one more hip opener because most of us are very tight in the hips. So I'll have my feet kind of turned out almost on a 45 degree. Elbows inside the knees, I'm going to push my knees out wide. This might be enough of a stretch for you, but if you want to take it further, you can drop your butt and bounce up and down like this. You can even go side to side. And when you go side to side like this, it also stretches the backs of your ankles. So I'm actually putting all my body weight on each side as I rock side to side. So we'll finish it there. If you do like this sequence, you can literally hit replay and do it as many times as you'd like. These are the types of stretches that I really need to do, not just because I'm 40, but because I weight train regularly and because I'm a competitor. So I need to make sure that I'm flexible enough to hit all the right poses when I'm on stage. So if you like this, make sure you comment. I will make more, so make sure you subscribe if you want to get notifications when the new ones come out. Comment on this video if there's any particular part of your body that you would like me to make a mobility drill for. And make sure you also say hi to Wilfred and Harley.